This is Dirk from Firestorm Cadre, just doing my first battle report. So I've got a 1950 game here against Jez that's holding the camera. We're doing ITC rules?
ATC.
ATC rules.
Yeah.
So we've got 6 objectives, 4 of them are for the primary. And then we've got, we're going to do cards, and then we've got the tertiary, which is kill points.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got 1950 and we're playing community comp level, a maximum of 10. I've spent 7 comp points and Jez has spent 10. So I've spent 1 on 3 vehicles. So I've got 2 devil fishes with 5-man breaches in it. Spy ray with smart missiles. Got a commander, basically just there to protect. He's got the commando, so they're re-rolling twin linked. 3 crisis suits with missiles, target locks, 6 marker drones, a couple of shield drones, ghost kill, just basic with some burst cannon, a couple of broadsides, plasma missiles, fire warriors, 11 of them with a fire blade. Riptide, smart missiles, iron accelerator, feel no pain, interceptor. And then I've got 2 3-man crisis suits, deep striking, dual plasma and flamers, and then Chaz Ray, so the upgrade commander, with target lock and 2 melters, and then a gun drone and a shield drone, and then the same for the second squad. And that's my 1950.
Hey guys, Dreamer here from mensandgaming.net. Thanks Dirk so much for having me on for this battle report. Today obviously we're playing the 1950 community comp list, and I thought I'd kind of test a list potentially for Eastcon, which is an event that's being played in a month or so. So I've written up a 1950 list. I'm going for the full 10 credits. I know that would net me no comp score in this event, but it will kind of really help me out with pushing through for those ITC rankings. So I've got a 10 comp list here. I'll just go through it. So we've got, on the left here, we've got a unit of bikes. There's a Warlock there with a scatter laser as well. We've got the duplicate unit over on the other side. Got a Hemlock Wraith Fighter here. He rolled up, I can't remember what type, I think he rolled up Dominate. I defaulted it back to Psychic Shriek, and he's also got Conceal from Runes of Battle. Here I've got a unit of 2 Warwalkers. They've got 2 scatter lasers each. Below them is a unit of 6 Dark Reapers. They've got the Starshot missiles, no Exarch in that unit. Then we've got a unit of Shadow Weavers, Vor's Wrath, so they've just got their regular Shadow Weavers, and there's a Warlock leader in the unit as well. I have a unit of Dark Reapers.
Warp Spiders?
Sorry, Warp Spiders, my bad. Warp Spiders. They're capped at the 7 that I can have with an Exarch before I pay more comp, so there's 7 including an Exarch. The Exarch does not have any upgrades. Then I've got a unit of Harlequins. So we've got Eldrad here, and then we've got a Suerman in the unit. That's a full cast of players formation. And then on this side, I'm counting that Warlock as a Shadow Seer. This is the Death Jester, and then I've got the Troop Master here. He has the raiment that allows him to get a free up invuln if he runs. Then I have the unit of caster players itself, which is the full 11-man unit, in addition to the obviously to the Troop Master, and I have 4 Harlequins Caress. The rest have just got their regular weapons. So of course I've got a Bastion here. The Bastion's got a comms relay as well as an escape hatch. I placed the escape hatch forward. That was before Dirk's deployment. In terms of psychic spells, I did miss Fortune on Eldrad, so he's got Executioner, Doom, Mind War, and Eldritch Storm. My bikes have and Warlocks have kind of a mix of spells. Destructor, Renewer, Quicken, Restraint, and Bold and Horrify. The Hemlock I've already mentioned has got Shriek and Conceal, and the Shadow Seer rolled up Laugh of Sorrows as well as the Nova Power, 2d6 strength for hit Nova. So I'm pretty pleased. I'm a bit disappointed that I missed Fortune, so I will probably be relying a little bit on Veil of Tears, but let's see how we go.
All right, awesome. So Jeremy's got first turn currently, unless I seize. Yep, I'll do it on camera. Nope, that's a 2.
Never lucky. Alright guys, so that was a pretty good turn 1 for the Eldar. As you can see here, the Harlequins disembarked from the escape hatch, did a very conservative run and cast Veil of Tears, so they're trying to position themselves in a situation where the tower will have to commit to actually get effective, reliable shooting on them. Warp Spiders bounced all the way forward, dealt 4 wounds to the Riptide,
Yep.
and the Shadow Weavers finished it off from the battery. After, of course, the Dark Reapers and the bike shot at it. So we eliminated the Riptide, and they assault moved back. The bikes just held the backfield, captured an objective.
Maybe Jink and caused one whole point over here.
Jink with the scatter lasers on the Warwalkers, and that was about it. Psychic Phase was a bit of a whiff outside of that Veil of Tears in the guide on the Warp Spiders. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the First Blood and the assassination of that Riptide.
And you got one card point for...
Just the one card for Objective 5.
Which is over that corner. And then he also had 3 and 4, which were on my side. So he's discarded card 4. Yeah, so we'll go into Tau turn 1.
So bottom of Tau turn 1. I only scored 1 objective point. I got objective 3. I've held on to objective 1, which is over in the corner. Just moved both Devilfishes flat out on the sides. Jinking. And basically laid everything I could into the blob. So I killed...
You killed a Sawman and a few Harlequins, including the Death Jester.
Yep, and then I've got Eldrad down to 1 wound. I also fired my broadsides into the Warp Spiders after they could only do their 1 jump, which I got the Sky Rider to make them jump. So yeah, they're down to 3 models left. Have they taken the leadership?
They don't have to with the Exarch.
Yep. And then I just moved backwards. So yeah, just pretty happy that I was able to kill majority, or like probably about half of that.
It all came down to that Veil of Tears roll on the Fire Warriors.
Yeah, I was able to get all of basically, I didn't fail 1, so all of my shots were able to fire. Fire Warriors with the Fireblade just lay waste to them. So many shots. I got 26 wounds with that squad, and then yeah, pretty good.
So from my perspective, maybe I should have had a few inches back, I think, just to make that Veil of Tears roll a lot more difficult.
Probably.
As it was, I think you needed an 8, right? An 8 or a 9?
I needed an 8, but I got a 9, so even if you were another couple of inches back,
yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, you've got to, as from my perspective, I had to balance whether or not I wanted to try to set up.
I could have just moved 1 model forward.
Yeah, exactly.
So you probably couldn't have avoided it anyway.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Well done, Dirk. You did do a lot of wounds there, and obviously set up well to probably deny me a turn to assault. So yeah, well done. All right. Alrighty.
Going
into Eldar turn 2. All right, guys. So that was a somewhat eventful turn. Hemlock came in. It was guided by Eldrad. Put about 6 D-scythe wounds on the unit, but those shield drones really came into effect. Saved about 4, I think, 4 of the D effects.
Yep.
We got 1 D effect through on the commander, reduced him to 2 wounds, and we followed through with another wound from the Dark Reapers.
The barrage.
The barrage, so monofilament, which also sniped out some drones, and we forced a leadership check, which had passed. We killed the Ghost Kill with a Psychic Shriek from the Hemlock.
Yep,
which
rolled
was
very hot.
cool. And then we, other than that, there wasn't too much. Apart from obviously here, you can see the Harlequins, they're almost invisible. They assaulted into the Fire Warriors. They got mauled on Overwatch, but they did manage to contact the Fire Warriors and wipe them out, including the Fireblade. That got me the 3 units killed for no prisoners. So I got the 2 points because we're playing that any D3s just count as 2. So yeah, so not an amazing turn, not a terrible turn either. So yeah.
All right. We'll go into...
Score myself objective 5 over there.
Yep. So at the moment you've got
4 points from cards.
4 points from cards, and I got 1. We'll go into my Tau turn 2.
So yeah, Tau turn 2. I got objectives 1 and 3. 3 being here, 1 being over there. So both the Breacher teams got out. This Breacher team were able to blow up the 2 Warwalkers with a bit of help with some other shooting. Crisis suits and command units fired also some marker lights to help with breaches. Got him down to 1 hull point and jinking. Crisis team over here only took out Eldrad down to 1 wound and killed
the last Harlequin.
These guys fired into the
Warp Spiders.
Warp Spiders, killed 1 of those. He helped out with firing into the Hemlock. This Crisis team fired into
you targeted the warp spiders.
Oh, that's right, and they jumped behind, so I couldn't shoot them. Melter tried to fire in, didn't do anything. This breach team fired in, caused 4 wounds, 4 jinks, so they're all good. And that's it.
Yeah, so I think you got a bit unlucky there. You probably expected slightly more. You could have that turn could have resulted in a lot of units that are
But then
still
again,
alive going.
I've got some good table. I've moved basically. I've got myself into a good position either way.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Tau. All right, well, going into Eldar turn 3 now.
Yep.
All right, sweet. Alrighty, so end of Eldar turn 3. It was kind of we had a bit of action. Eldrad moved up along with the warp spiders. They assaulted the suit unit. The warp spiders got evaporated on Overwatch. Eldrad made it in with force. He was able to kill 2 suits in a drone and then die to the last suit. So that was kind of quite a bloodbath. I caused a pinning check, so that unit's pinned. The Hemlock flew off the board with 1 hull point left. The barrage was able to cause some hits there and
Caused 1 wound, I think.
Yeah, a couple of wounds. The bikes eliminated that unit of the what are they called? Breaches. Those breaches are locked up with the second unit of bikes.
Killed the rest of these crisis suits.
Dark Reapers.
Yep.
That's about it, right? Psychic abilities kind of whipped again, unfortunately. So yeah, that's about it.
So you didn't get any cards this turn?
I did not get any cards.
So at the moment, I've got 3 and you've got 5?
It's 5.
Yeah. All right, we'll go into Tower turn 3.
So Tower turn 3.
Moved around, shot some things, didn't really do much. Lost in close combat. Killed the 4 bikes over there. Just moved up a bit more, that's it. Scored objective 6, discarded, rapid strike. We'll go into turn 4.
Yep, alrighty, awesome. So Eldar turn 4 coming up. We didn't see too much. This game's the units are starting to die, so there's less happening in every turn. So yeah, all right, let's see what happens.
We had a bit of a bittersweet turn there for the Eldar.
The Hemlock came back on, positioned itself so that it could Psychic Shriek Dirk's unit and also drop its D-side blasts on the broadsides, potentially hitting 2 per hit. But it perils itself out casting Psychic Shriek and kind of crash and burned over there. So it didn't get to shoot its D-blast. However, the Dark Reapers from inside the Bastion were able to eliminate that unit of suits, including the commander, with their just their regular.
We've got to do a leadership test on them. Those 2 drones are okay?
Yeah, they're alright. The monofilament blasts were ineffective, and yeah, the bikes were able to wipe out a lonely suit and then assault move into the back. So that's it for the Eldar. I didn't get to cap any cards, unfortunately. I've had a couple of bad draws, but that's alright. So we've got Dirk's turn 4 coming up.
Yep.
So Tower turn didn't really do much. Maybe didn't kill anything in the shooting phase. Killed 1 bike. Just moved on to some objectives. Got into close combat with a drone, drawn combat, so at least they can't shoot at me on top, the artillery. Didn't draw any cards that I needed. So yeah, go into turn 5.
I don't have any models left, so there wasn't much to do. I shot some strength 8 missiles at the broadsides and they passed their armor saves. The artillery were locked up in combat with that 1 drone, and my bikes shot and assaulted just that 1 suit and couldn't finish it off. So they're locked up and actually lost a model.
To Overwatch.
Yes, to Overwatch.
And he's on 1 wound left, so yep, we'll see how we go. Possibly going into the last turn for me in the game. So yeah,
The Tower didn't really have to do much. Move forward a little bit with the broadsides. Lost combat with the artillery. 1 combat, but they're stuck there. I got ascendancy. I had 4 objectives, so I get 2 points, not D3. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 points to your 5 now.
I think I'm 4 or 5.
yeah.
So yeah. Game's continuing.
Alrighty.
Turn 6.
All right, so summary of turn 6, combined Eldar and Tau. Dark Reapers killed the broadsides. Barrage didn't do anything. He won close combat because he got Super Saiyan and got AP2 Fleshbane. I shot into some of his dudes but got nothing. Got objective 4. You didn't get any objectives in your turn. We rolled on, so we're going into the last turn. But yeah, Tau's pretty good. Yeah,
Turn 7. Basically, nothing much happened. His bike jumped over here. In his phase, he tried to shoot my 2 vehicles.
Wasn't able to do any damage, and in my phase, he didn't get any. You didn't get any cards?
No.
No. So I think you got about 5 cards in total, roughly.
Yeah.
And then in my turn, I was able to kill the bike, which actually got me 3 points because I got Witch Hunter, and then 2 ones that would kill an enemy unit. So yeah, got about 10 cards, 10 points in cards.
Yep. So
Kill points we didn't bother really adding up.
Yeah,
I'm on basically all the
Dirk
objectives.
basically wins just on objectives, pretty much. I mean, even if I was up by a couple of kill points, then it didn't matter. So yeah, comfortable win to Dirk in the end. But just with basically the 2 vehicles alive, there was no really any other. 3 vehicles alive left.
Yeah.
If the game could keep going to turn 15, I think I might have a chance. But that's not how 40k works. So well played, Dirk. Bit of a bloodbath.
Yeah,
a lot of dead Talon
everything else is
Eldar.
dead.
Yeah. So very well played, and congratulations. So victory to the
I
town,
actually get 3 bonus points for having 3 less comp points.
and you get another bonus point for the shirt as well. So congratulations.
All right.
Well played.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. See you next time.